Anyways,
Wow.
there's something I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about babysitters. It was a weird topic, but it's kind of something that, like...
Oh, yeah, you were talking about that this morning.
Yeah, you were saying you want to talk about babysitters.
Yeah.
I'm terrified with
Can I talk about a babysitter first? Just a really short one?
Yeah.
First and foremost,
Okay.
Jeff, when you were growing up, did you have babysitters?
I did.
Niall, when you were growing up, did you have babysitters?
I had plenty of babysitters when I was younger.
Step back for a second. Jeff, did you ever babysit?
No.
Niall,
I
babysitters or did you babysit?
I babysitted. I had babysitters and I babysitted when I was 16 for my cousins.
Cory,
Yeah.
did you have babysitters?
I babysat and I had babysitters.
Cool. I have only babysat. I've never had babysitters though.
My babysitters.
I had like a Happy Gilmore routine where my grandma kind of raised me for a
It
while.
was weird.
I have two things. One, my babysitters used to lock me in my bedroom and watch Titanic downstairs.
That's generally what they do. They get rid of you.
Yeah, and then when I babysat,
That's really specific, Niall.
when I babysat, my little cousin threw a 20-cent coin into my eyeball, and I have a terrible left eyesight since. That happened to me when I was babysitting.
Niall, shut up. Jeff, go.
I thought I was too old. Even as a kid, even at that age, I'm just like, why do I have a babysitter?
That's the term I don't
there as a little
understand.
kid, but I'm just like, do I need this?
Exactly. I was like 14.
What age?
34.
Last year. No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't want my
remember.
squish
It's so long ago,
peas.
but
She finally went home last year.
but it's like I wasn't in danger of hurting myself. I just sat there and watched TV. I'm like, I'd be fine by myself, but my parents were really paranoid. I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I remember growing up, it's like,
I didn't need a babysitter.
we just like raised ourselves, which was a good and bad idea at the same time because we still did a lot of stupid shit, but
I feel like
never had babysitters.
I was over. I feel like I would. My especially my mother was a little overprotective.
Yeah.
Like, the type where I can't ride down the road without, she'd scream at me if I didn't wear my bicycle helmet.
My mom did that too. I remember my mom, she got me a bike helmet, knee pads, elbow pads.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
We talked about, like, you have these, like, goofy neon fucking, elbow
This wasn't
pads.
for rollerblading though. This was for biking.
I know. I had the same thing. My mom made me wear, like, some fucking, like goofy bright blue helmet with these elbow pads to ride a fucking bike.
Well, at the time, my stepdad was a detective and my mom was a sergeant.
Oh.
So everything was all about safety. So it was like
makes sense.
police fucking safety everywhere I went. And all my friends just thought I was a fucking faggot because I was going out on a bike with knee pads and...
I had an orange vest. My mom used huge orange... Dude, I wanted to ride to a friend's house who was like 2 or 3 miles away. She
like
made me
wearing a
wear
raincoat
this
summer.
big orange vest.
Exactly,
With
dude.
fucking traffic blinkers.
When I was a kid, my best friend, fucking Jerry, he lived like 3 blocks away. And my mom was like, you need to put this on, this on, this on. I spent more time putting gear on than it took to get to his fucking house.
That was the same for me. Like, when I had to go bike riding, it was elbow pads, knee pads, a backpack with, like...
I wasn't
stuff.
riding
That's when you
New
stand
York.
up to your mom and you're like, fuck you, mom, and then you never have to do that again.
Yeah, but look, guys, like I
branded.
never had to do that shit, and I got a stone clogged in my brain when I was 4 years
That's
old.
what you get. You should have
Exactly.
worn
That's what I'm
neon
saying.
helmet.
You shouldn't be complaining about it.
Your hair, you kind of starting to look like Sonic the Hedgehog.
You look
Yeah.
like a fucking Onimusha character.
You do.
I don't know what that is. But
Also-
Your hair looks like PS2 graphics
Wow.
just going back.
It was like Final Fantasy PS2 hair.
don't make fun of the hair, dude.
You actually do. You have a bit of a Musashi Eagle thing going on.
Don't make fun of the hair. At least I can grow hair, Stamper. Corey, at least I have...
What do you call this fucking shit?
I'd shave it because
You know what? Stamper
You know
can't
what?
grow hair.
I shave it because
Stamper's
I
a
have
fake bald man. That's what I say. Stamper like acts like a bald man and like shaves it, but he's not
No.
actually. He can grow perfectly amount of hair.
No,
He can grow
check this
the same-
out.
why I shave
Look,
my
you
head-
can grow the same amount of hair I can if you.
You know why I
wanted to.
shave my head, Niall?
What?
Because I have important things to do. You know what you do every day? You go to your fucking hairstylist. What? Done.
I've never once in my entire life went to a hairstylist.
Nobody looks that beautiful without going to a hairstylist.
I have
Fuck
never
you.
went to a hairstylist. In
Who's
my
the
entire
lady you go to at the mall?
What?
Crew
You
cut.
do have a
haven't
beautiful
gone to
head of
any-
hair.
I haven't went to any hairstylist in the mall in my fucking life.
My ass. That is such horseshit, my friend.
But it's not. That's the thing. Like Zach was telling me about this like black lady I should go to in there. Like I know
Yeah.
it's not irrelevant, but he
Nah,
was saying that
your hair looks like
Let me tell you how
could
people
play Jesus in an upcoming film.
Let me tell you how people work. Jeff, he's probably not happy with his hair. That's why he wears a hat all the time.
I mean, it's messy, but I still have
see,
it.
No, the thing is, the first time This is funny because like the first time
I'm
I
not
saw
insulting Jeff. I'm not happy with
my hair is a combination of
the
like
first time I saw
It's
Jeff
annoying.
was actually recently at Zach's birthday when we all went to Snapper's house to drink, and Jeff wasn't wearing his hat and he was sitting on the couch and he looked like a deer in the headlights. You did look like a vulnerable deer. You were like, oh God. People are seeing me without my hat, and you just sat there. But you have a perfect head of hair.
Fuck off.
No, that's true. You have a perfect head of hair, but you're just like, oh God, oh shit.
You're projecting or something. I didn't care.
No, you looked like you cared a little bit.
I don't believe you,
I don't even
Niall.
remember when this year.
Now look at you with
Zach's
your
birthday.
authority glasses,
Dude, I have
the fucking ropes on who can have like hair control hair.
Like,
You know what? I can grow my hair
As they
long
say in
like
the
a
Jewish-
skater boy, but I don't want to look like a fucking emo nerd.
except you did until about a week ago.
No, that's just because I didn't want. I was too lazy to get my.
No,
hair
about a week ago, you looked like an emo skater
I was
boy.
too lazy to get my hair.
Corey, truthfully, your hair grows out faster than like I swear.
Especially my beard.
I see you now and your hair is short.
I
If
even
I saw
have
you in 3 weeks and you had like long fucking hair again,
thought
it
it
wouldn't
was
even
fun.
fucking surprise me. I swear your hair grows out like 3 times faster than a normal person.
all over my body too. It's not very.
All over. Where?
That's
where?
hot, dude.
Anyways, can we get back to babysitters? I haven't
know
even
what
told you
it
my
is,
extravagant
what?
babysitter.
Wait, what was the last
story.
thing we talked about though?
Babysitters.
All right, yeah, then go on.
Okay, so let me tell you about my babysitter story. Okay, so my babysitter story starts. It's really weird. I recall a bunch of babysitter stories. This is one I had that I just.
Wait, when you were babysitting or being babysitted?
No, when I was being babysitted. I've babysat before. Like, I've babysat my 1-year-old brother. That fucking sucks. But satted, I guess would be the term you'd say.
Wait, how old's your brother?
Babysatted? Babysat.
Is that it?
It sounds like a test.
Like sitting on
I
babies?
think.
Sitting on babies, you crush your soft
How
skull.
old's your brother?
This was my... Okay, so my dad's dated a lot of girls. That's another topic for another thing.
Oh, like your half brother, your step brother, or something.
Yeah, he's like my half-brother. Actually,
all right.
Yeah, he'd be my half-brother because my dad dated another chick and then they had a kid. So yeah, he'd be my half-brother. He's basically... I call my brother, and my brother, my brother.
Sure.
I don't really call him my half-brother, but... I forget his name. God, that's embarrassing.
Well, that's not your brother then. Jesus Christ,
Yeah, that's
man.
not your brother, dude.
My friends are brothers. At least I know my family's name. Shit.
Well,
You can't say it's your brother if you
Well,
don't remember his name, dude.
Well, he is, though, technically, even if I can't remember his name.
He's your
Still
brother
doesn't
from
change the
another.
fact. Yeah, he's my brother from another mother.
Oh, wow. Is it actually from another mother or another
Yeah,
father?
he's a brother from another mother.
Oh, wow.
So anyways, that has nothing to do with my fucking actual babysitting story. Well, anyways, the babysitting story, there was this one chick that was babysitting me and my sister and some other guy, and I was arguing with my sister.
Stop. You were how old?
14, I think.
She was how old?
17 or 16.
Was she hot?
No.
Did she have big titties?
I don't remember. She was wearing like just like the most basics. Her tits were sagged, so she had like deflated tits.
That's a little too much, man. Go on.
Anyways, you wanted to know the details, but I was playing Super Mario 3 with my sister, and I was arguing with her because she
On the Nintendo Entertainment System?
yeah
Nintendo Entertainment
Super
System.
Nintendo on the Super Nintendo.
Super Mario 3 was not on Super
All
Nintendo.
Stars, Super Mario All Star.
Okay.
They had an updated graphic version. I was playing the All Star Super Mario Brothers 3, and I think she was using the items. And I'm like, stop using the fucking, like, hammer, because that's, like, the best one where you throw hammers and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, stop using that fucking item on an easy stage. And then we started fighting over that. and then she came in, and she's like, what are we arguing about? Make up. And then we made up. And then she was like, make up and kiss. So she wanted us to kiss. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then she kept on, like, doing it. And the other guy was like, yeah, kiss her. Kiss your sister. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not kissing my sister.
So wait, your sister was there.
Yeah, my sister was there. And she's like, yeah, I'm not kissing him. And they kept telling us to kiss. And then I'm like, you guys are weird. And I ran up to my room.
Wait, I'm lost. So you and your sister were there, and your babysitter
Was telling me and my sister to make up and kiss after we hugged and shit.
Oh, I thought you were fighting with your babysitter.
No. I was being like, I'm not going to do that. That's what I was fighting about.
Right, and so to make up for that, she wanted you to kiss your sister. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it was just weird. And I'm just like, I'm leaving.
Did you do it?
No, I never did.
I kissed my
I pushed
sister
my
once.
sister. I pushed her. She's like, that's not kissing. And I pushed her again. And then she's like, I was being defiant. And then I went to my room. I never told my dad this. He just came home. And
No,
she was like,
I'm thinking I'm missing something. I thought you and your... So you were playing Mario All-Stars
yeah,
with your sister?
yeah.
Okay.
I was flipping her bean.
And you're flipping her bean the whole time.
Moaning.
And your babysitter was watching?
And she wanted me to kiss
Cory, I
her.
didn't even know you had a sister.
Yeah, I do.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the worst? This is maybe on topic, off topic, but what's the worst thing a sibling has ever done to you?
The worst thing?
My brother knocked my teeth out once. He pulled an axle off a large toy, like on those cars you sit in as a little kid. He pulled the axle off and swung it and hit me in the face with it and knocked my teeth out.
Oh, really? My stepbrothers smashed a plastic chair over my back when I was little.
I was going to say something, but it's nowhere near that. I sat.
You know those you know those like really like undurable ones that you get at like a Dollar Tree and stuff? They're like really cheap. Mm-hmm. They break really fucking easy. And then he just like shattered it over my back, and I had like this huge fucking like chair well. That's the worst. My sister, I think she threw something at me, and I fucking chased her with a butter knife, and she was fucking hyperventilating, and I held the fucking butter knife up to her nose, and I was like, if you do that, I was like gritting my teeth, angry.
A butter knife. Well, I got a couple of stories. Probably not good at all.
If we're talking about stuff like, I don't know if I said this before, but a go-kart fell on my sister. Did I say this?
A go-kart.
It fell on her?
Yeah.
Like from a...
How? From where?
From a height?
My dad had a go-kart that he used to ride
on his
around
roof?
acres. No, he had a go-kart and we were riding it around and we were going down a hill. And you're not supposed to go down a hill and press. You're supposed to let the gas up and then let the thing go down. And we were pressing forward, and that was really stupid. And we turned, and the fucking go-kart, like some jackass, at the go-kart just like tipped over, and I crashed. And then I blacked out, and then I woke up, and my sister was screaming. And it was like the go-kart was on the other side, and then I ran around, and I saw that the go-kart was laying on her fucking leg with battery acid pouring into her wound.
Oh my fucking God.
And it was just like, you could hear the noises, and she was fucking screaming, and I ran away.
What?
I ran, not to hell, you ran the other way.
I was terrified. I thought she was going to die, so I could understand that concept.
So you had to get away from that.
I was so scared, but then like something clicked in my head, and I'm like, she could die, and I could be in so much trouble. And so I ran back to save her, and I guess like the fear of getting in trouble allowed me to pick up the golf cart and fucking pull her leg out. And I was little, so the idea of that is crazy.
We're more concerned about getting in trouble than her actually dying.
My adrenaline was strictly being grounded for the summer.
I do remember the most fucked up thing that a sibling did to me, but I can't even fucking say that on this podcast ever, period, ever. I do remember one of the...
You did say it on a podcast we made it.
Oh my... I have never... I've told this to maybe 2 people. And I'll never tell it to you, Cory.
Is it the one
you got a big ass mouth. And I'll never tell it to you, Niall, because you're a fucking borderline alcoholic. I'll tell it to Jeff later, though.
Wait. Can I just tone everything down? Wait.
Personal secrets.
Cory, cut it out for a second.
That is fair use. The one I said, that's fair use.
Cory, cut this out for a second. I'm a borderline...
I don't have royalty-free stories, Cory.
Stamper.
Yes, you do.
Stamper.
Yeah?
A real-life alcoholic is telling a borderline alcoholic...
You think I'm an alcoholic, Niall?
No. You're borderline too, but you're like closer to the border than I am, like far closer.
That's really interesting.
I don't think you're an alcoholic. I think Mick's an alcoholic.
I used to respect you about like this much. Now you're like down here. You have to start over.
I don't think you
fucked up right there.
I don't think you're an alcoholic. And then you grab your beer.
You're blood.
You grab your beer right after that.
I will tell you the most fucked up thing I did to a sibling.
Okay.
Back to the babysitting thing, me and my sister and brother, we were always left at home when my parents were at work. And we didn't have babysitters or anything because we were all kind of age. So my parents just kind of trusted us, and we were always like 14, 12, and 9, or 14, 12, and 11, or whatever the fuck. So my parents just assumed that we were old enough to hold things together. Yeah. And it doesn't sound that fucked up, but to entertain ourselves, since we didn't have much to do in the way of fun, we used to play hide and seek in the house, right? So like my sister would be like, okay, you guys go hide in the house and we find you. And then me and my sister were it once, and we were looking for my little brother. And I swear to Christ, we were looking for him for like 2 hours. And it was getting to the point where it was like, did he fucking leave the house? Like, we were really upset. And we eventually found him. It was kind of genius on his part. He hid in the dryer. So he like opened the dryer door, the clothes dryer, laundry dryer, washer.
Right.
So he hid in the thing that you pull open and go inside and close.
But were you guys?
Well, you don't
calling
necessarily
him or
do
anything,
that.
or were you just?
What's that?
Were you calling his name or anything? Or?
Yeah, totally.
He couldn't hear you.
And he was just being a dick. He was just like hiding. He hid in, and it's like a front-loading dryer.
Yeah.
And we were so mad, we shut him in the dryer and we turned it on.
Oh my god, dude.
You could have killed him, dude.
Holy shit.
What?
Did you let it go
That
full
was
cycle?
the worst thing I've ever
That's
done.
terrible.
If that's not the worst thing you've ever done,
I still remember the way he was screaming.
Oh my god. Stamper. That was. Oh, how long?
Because it's like a drum, and it's just like
It's a drum. He can be spinning around.
Like, boom, boom.
Scorching hot water. Scolding.
You're cooking him while making him
Scolding
spin.
while you're
laughing.
boiling him.
He's laughing. He's getting squirted by hot
Boiling
water
him
in
like
his
a
face.
ham. Oh my god, Stamper. Like, how long did you leave him in there for?
You know, the sad part was me and my sister were sitting in front of the dryer, and we were laughing.
Oh my fucking. And he was
know.
spinning. Oh, jeez. Alright, that sounds hilarious in theory. However, in practice,
I know. Well, you know, now that I'm older, I get it. You know, when you're a kid, you're just like, oh, it just turns around.
and that's how kids kill other kids.
But when you're older, you're like, oh, it's very hot in there, and it's really dangerous, and you shouldn't do that.
In hindsight,
That's worse than
Yeah,
anything
in
I've ever
hindsight.
done.
I may have killed.
I-
I nearly killed my little sister by stuffing Rice Krispies down her throat when she was 1.
I mean, you know, truthfully, he was
Holy
only in there.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Truthfully, he was only in there for like 10
Fucking
seconds.
serious?
Yeah, I shoved a whole lot of Rice Krispies down her throat and she choked. And then I told my mom when she was cleaning the bathroom, I was like, Mom, hey, I fed my sister, and she was like, oh, okay, dear. And then she kept rubbing the floor, and she goes, wait, what?
Stuffing fucking like Rice Krispies into her mouth.
Yeah, and then
What
she
do you mean you stuff Rice Krispies?
Rice Krispies, and my mom came out and she saw that my sister's face was like all swelled up like a hamster, and like it was Rice Krispies.
Holy
She was
shit,
like,
Niall. You
she was
just
cardiac arresting and like.
You don't even know better, but it's like, Jesus Christ.
No, I was
Oh, you're
too-
just trying to put food into a human.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't any elegance to it. You were just like,
I was like, Mom, no worries, no
You're
worries.
stuffing like fucking like full cube like Rice
worries.
Krispies and
yeah, like the
scrunching
Rice
it up,
Krispie treats. You was
scraping
No,
it
it
against
was
her fucking
actual
one
Rice
tooth
Krispies,
and
snap,
shaving
crackle,
it.
and popped all the way down her fucking
Were you
throat.
fucking like scraping on her teeth to make sure it would like break and stuff? Or you
No, she
just
didn't have
stuffing
teeth.
it
She
into
was
her-
too young.
You're stuffing fucking things she had to chew.
Yeah, no, I just shoved them down like all the way down her
That's
gob.
like fucked up, but the most funniest thing.
Yeah,
The idea
but
that a 1-year-old's
she
like,
choked. She had to go to the hospital.
You know what? I turned the dryer on with my brother in it, but that's fucked up, Niall.
that is fucked up now.
But you were conscious. You
you
realized what you were
were
doing.
being a demon. You were being an asshole.
That's the difference.
You were getting
here.
back.
You realized what
He
you were
was
doing.
trying to be helpful.
I was trying to be
He
helpful.
was trying to be like, Mom, I know you wanted to give her smush peas, but I did it.
Oh no, yeah, I was totally being an asshole. I wanted to
That's the difference.
turn the dryer on and make him pay for
like
it.
you boiled your brother alive.
I pushed my sister off the stairs. I guess that would be fucked up. I pushed her off the stairs and broke her arm, I think.
Oh
She
shit!
was little because there was no railing, and I pushed her off
That's
like
kinda
2
fucked
flights
up.
of stairs.
Yeah, we were really violent as kids. We used to just
Did you do anything, Jeff?
No.
You never hurt your siblings that bad?
No.
No.
Jeff, you have a brother.
Yeah.
You've been silent for a second. Sorry if we've been talking too
Yeah.
much.
You're
No,
the
no.
older brother, though.
Yeah, I'm the older brother.
Oh, so you didn't really.
He didn't show dominance by breaking.
I
his
was I'm the reasonable one. My brother's
I'd
the
imagine
crazy
that.
one.
What did he try anything?
You know, normally I give people the benefit of the doubt, but I'm actually on Jeff's side with this one. Truthfully, I don't think I need to meet his brother.
I don't know.
Why?
Just
You haven't met his brother?
Just from the years of, I think I get it.
We all have these interesting brother stories.
I don't have a brother.
Let's just say that. Interesting. We all sort of have these similar stories.
Wait, stop. You know, maybe everybody listening has interesting brother stories, and maybe we're in the wrong.
I remember
in the
I used
comments
to. I remember I used to fuck with my brother a
I used to
lot.
fight with him a lot.
I used to-
He think I'm the asshole. I think he's the asshole.
I was
It's
a
just-
giant asshole. I used to fuck with you know in like those Goosebump movies where the older brother's like, yeah, the monster will come out and eat you. I used to fucking do that shit all the time to my brother.
Nobody watches those movies.
Oh, those Goosebump shows. Like, are you afraid?
I
of
used
the
to do
dark?
that to my sisters,
You know,
too.
you have those
Yo,
like
Goosebumps
snotty.
is on Netflix now.
Yeah, I know.
I used to get
like snotty little brothers who are like older. He's like, hey, pea brain, better not go in there. The drain monster will eat you. He's like,
oh
shut
man,
up,
I used to do that shit to my sisters. I was like, to my sisters, I was like,
but I would actually go the extra mile and hide in areas to fucking scare them.
I do that too. My younger sisters, like, I'd be like,
Niall, how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 sisters, and one of my little sisters, it's called Eva, and I was kind of extra mean to her. She was the middle. She was like my sister right below me is called Neve, then Eva, then Ali, and with Eva, I'd be somehow meaner to her.
So wait, what's the order? All the kids.
One is 2 years younger
than you.
Yeah. One is 2 years younger. One is like 7 years younger. One's like 11 years younger. But the one that's like 7 years younger, I was kind of the meanest to her. I'd always be like, "Do you know what I heard last night? You know the doll you have in your room?" She was like, "Eva, I'm on the first step. Eva, I'm on the second step." And she was walking up the stairs towards your room. And she slowly opened the door. Then I caught her and she just went dead. So you better thank me, Eva. And she was like, "Oh my God, thank you!" I'm like, yeah. And then, I was extra mean. Like, I used to get 2 pillows and bang her on the side of the head and go, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
You're just like a fucking horrible.
I was just kind of mean to my sisters.
I mean, you fuck with your brothers and stuff, and then they grow up and learn that, like,
you know what, Niall? I can see that now. You did grow up in a household full of women.
Yeah, that's why. That's some.
It's not to say that you're a woman, but you definitely have that understanding.
Yeah, see, some people think I'm gay because I get along with women really well, but it's not.
That's gay, dude.
That's not it.
You sound like one.
You sound like you're gay or a woman.
You can
the voice. I'm not the voice you do.
Your girl voice.
Do you want to creep people out again right now?
Yeah, I can do that. Stamper can also do a girl voice, though, so it's alright. I have to pitch mine up, though. I mean, I just talk like this. Like, this is not how I normally talk. You know that, Stamper.
You can pull off a...
See, Stamper looked disgusted.
You can definitely pull off a white trash tranny.
Well, I could do a tranny voice. Like, if I decide to become a woman one day, I'll just start talking like this.
You actually could. It actually sounds like you were practicing.
So your name should be like Tammy or something.
Yeah, Tammy.
Oh my God, Stamper looked so disgusted when I did that. It was like, you looked disgusted.
We all did.
Yeah, see, it's just
I was only looking at Stamper though.
Misunderstanding. I was disgusted at my own ability to do it because I smoke a lot. I was thinking about, you see, everyone's a star of their own world. They think that everything revolves around them. Maybe I was thinking about myself, Niall. You ever think about that?
I think about you a lot, Stamper.
Oh, God, you still missed the point. Jesus.
I love you, Stamper.
Okay.